Hey guys, today we're on function notation day 2, where we're just going to do some applications of this function notation. All right, starting with graphs. So this is the graph of f of x, and they want you guys to find f of negative 4. And if you think back to yesterday, what does this mean? This means that x is negative 4. So what they want you to do is find when x is negative 4 on this graph, they want you to find the y value. All right, so let's find x is negative 4. That's right here. And then follow it to the graph. So at negative 4, if you follow it up or down to the graph, you hit the graph right here. And the question is, what is the y value there? Well, it's up at 2, right? So the answer is 2. All right, number 2. F of 0 means that x is 0. And they're saying when you find x equals 0, what is the y value? All right, so find where x is 0, and that's right here. And then find along when x is 0, where does it hit the graph? And that's right here. And what's the y value there? It's at 0. All right, number 3. This one's saying x is 2. And it wants you to find the y value when x is 2. All right, so locate x is 2, which is right here. And then follow that line when x is always 2 till it hits the graph. And that happens right here. And what is the y value here? Well, it's down at negative 2. All right, number 4. And this one's saying when x is negative 5, what is the y value? All right, so find the graph where x equals negative 5. That's right here. And then find where it hits the graph, which is actually right here. And what is the y value there? It's 0. All right, I hope those make sense. Call me over if not. Now, 5, 6, and 7 are opposite. These are saying the function, the y value is 0. You got to find x. All right, so these are different. So these, remember, f of x is really just y. So these are saying, okay, find where y is 0. So y is 0 along this line right here, right? And they want to find what x values does the graph hit. So the graph along y equals 0, the graph hits here and here. So what are those two x values? Well, this one's at negative 5, and this one is at 0. So now you're finding the x values. All right, number 6. This one's saying when y is negative 2, find x. All right, so let's find where y is negative 2. Y is negative 2 along this line right here. Where does that line hit the graph? Right here. And what is the x value there? So the x value there is at 2. So x is 2. All right, last one here, number 7. So again, same thing. This one's saying that y equals 4, and it wants you to find the x. So it's saying when y is 4, what is the x? So let's find y is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, y is 4 up here. When does the graph hit 4? And that's right here. What is the x value there? And the x value is negative 2. So x is going to be negative 2. Okay, so that's functions based on a graph. And then just something else that I wanted to show you guys, kind of like word problems and how to interpret what they mean. So this is saying T stands for time in days. So I'm going to write that down. T stands for days. And then the function f of t, so the function value, stands for fish. Okay, so the y stands for fish and the t stands for days. Okay, question is, what does this mean in words? All right, so here's how you do it. This is the t. So this means 3 days. So you would say after 3 days, and then this number is the fish, the function value fish. So after 3 days, there are 8 fish in the pond. That's all you have to write. You just have to write a sentence saying that you know what these numbers mean in terms of the problem. All right, so let's try 9. So 9, T stands for time in hours. So T stands for hours. And the function D stands for distance. It doesn't say, let's say miles. The problem should have said a unit. Let's say miles. All right, so the question is, what does this mean in words? All right, so the number in the parentheses is the T, so that's the hours. So you would say after 4 hours, the car traveled how far? 100 is the miles, so 100 miles. So just write like a quick sentence describing what that means. All right, nice job, guys. Function notation day 2. We are done.